Hi, welcome to Mommas and Mannies. I'm your host, Trina. This is a short form podcast for mamas that are looking for a quick burst of me time. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button and share this with another mama that is looking for a quick burst of me time. As always, we're going to go ahead and start off this week's episode with a motivational quote. This week's motivational quote says, "It is time to treat your body as the greatest gift that you have." And that is definitely a timely quote for the holidays, whether that holiday is Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, your birthday, somebody else's birthday. This is a great quote to celebrate and revel in. Again, that quote is, "It is time to treat your body as the greatest gift that you have." Guess what time it is? It's Momma Time. This week's Momma Time is going to be a Color Street manicure. Love Color Street manicures. As always, the kit comes with a nail file. I just use the nail prep pad, and that's just to remove any oils that you may have on your hands. I do my manicures. I try as a best practice to do my manicures before I go to bed after I've taken a shower. That way I can go ahead and kind of let them sit overnight. The drying time for Color Street nail strips is about 15 to 30 minutes, just depending on what type of nail strip you have. If it's a solid, if it is a glitter or designs. I love glitter. This is actually it's glitter. I was going to say it's a combination. It's a combination of glitter. You see some of the nails have just like a white glitter background, while the other nails have, it looks like almost like crayon marks on them. This one's called Open Arms. I think this one came out maybe later last year or at the very beginning of this year. It's the older set by Color Street. What I usually do is line up my nails to see which one that fit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get that out the way. And I want to get one of maybe I'll do this one. Maybe I'll do my ring finger with the white. And I know which one my pinky finger is. And then let's see which one actually fits. So I got 1, 2, 3. I need one more. I want another white one. Let's see if it fits that one. All right, cool. All right. Got 5 fingers ready to go. I always keep my extras just in case I need them. Or the smaller extra ones like I have, they're great for pedicures if you want to try to get a mani and a pedicure out of it. The only thing is you won't be able to do your big toe. So like if you wanted to paint your big toe with traditional nail polish, you can do that and then use the rest of the smaller Color Street the Color Street manicure strips. You can do that. That's a great way to mix up a mani. So while I am doing the manicure, I wanted to talk about great self-care tips you can actually do during the holidays. The holidays can be very stressful, especially if you are hosting any holiday. If that is, I was about to say Halloween, even Halloween, and we're past Halloween, but even if you hosted Halloween, like if you had a party, if you did trick or treat, you hosted your kids, you still need a break. So take the time out and take a break from that holiday to get ready for the next holiday. So hopefully you're not doing Halloween and Thanksgiving, but just in case you are, here are some tips. And same thing with Christmas. Hopefully you don't have to do every holiday. That'll be a lot. I just want to give a few tips on ways to kind of reset yourself and make things a little bit less stressful for you. So the first tip is let it out. So whatever that looks like for you, if you need to go to the car and just have a little short scream, go ahead and do that, mama. If you need to take a long bath, to let it out that way, let that steam kind of steamroll something that you may have going on, let it out that way. I'm reading from an article. Oh, and I'm just going to read some of the article. It's saying the worst thing that you can actually do is keep everything bottled in. Another good tip would be to talk it out. So if you have a spouse or a partner that you're able to talk to about what's bothering you, whatever that looks like, go ahead and take that time out, speak to that spouse or that partner, and let them know what's going on. Or let them know what you feel uncomfortable about. If you are uncomfortable about hosting, let them know, hey, I'm not feeling the most confident about hosting whatever holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, the day after Christmas brunch, whatever you may be doing. Just let them know. And hopefully they're able to assist you if you need help. Oh, and that's one of the biggest things too. Let it out if you need help. And to me, that basically means ask for help. And let's see if it gave any other. No, it didn't give any other. Oh, it talked about talking with people. The next one says make healthy choices throughout the holiday season. Now, that could mean don't drink too much. That could mean don't indulge in foods that aren't healthy. Like if you're lactose intolerant, you may want to go ahead and put that macaroni and cheese down, mama. Or I'm trying to think what's something else. Oh, like some cakes and pies. You may want to go ahead and put those down, like the cheesecake. I'm trying to think of a banana pudding. All those rich desserts, you may want to go ahead and put those down if it's on the dessert end. Like I said, with alcohol, you don't want to drink too much. Make sure I'm not an alcohol drinker, but I think I've heard people say if you drink one bottle of something, go ahead and wash it down with some, like a bottle of water to help out. I think that's how it goes. And then also just overeating. Like Thanksgiving is the most popular time to overeat. Very rightfully so, because number one, I think most people overcook for that particular holiday, meaning they cook. I feel like when I was growing up and we used to go to my grandma's house, it was always a turkey, always a ham. Dog, I can't think of no other meat now. But I've been to some people's houses where they have turkey, ham, chicken wings, turkey wings. I can't think of no other meat. Some people may have fish, like I eat salmon, so they may have salmon. And I forgot about different types of turkey, how people cook turkey. So we have the popular, probably most eaten way is roasted turkey. But then you also have fried turkey. You have smoked turkey. You also have turkey that comes from, like Cajun turkey that comes from Popeyes. I know I don't know if Bojangles does one. I'm going to say that, but I don't know if I'm telling the truth or not. So don't overindulge. You don't have to get every side just because every side was made. That you don't have to get macaroni and cheese, potato salad, yams, and rice. That's too many carbs. I'm going to go ahead and say that. I don't care what you say. That's too many carbs. You're going to be somewhere asleep. Same thing with dessert. You don't have to get every dessert that was made. So if they have sweet potato pie, pound cake, cheesecake, banana pudding, I think I talked about this. You don't have to get every one. Take your time, slow down. You can get one small plate to start off. If they have vegetables, power your plate up with those, but still not too many because some vegetables, depending on how you grew up, are not the healthiest around Thanksgiving. Like if somebody made collard greens and you get the collard greens and all you have is ham bone or ham meat, whatever people may put in there, that's probably not the healthiest option. I digress. So just make sure you actually eat in moderation, drink in moderation. Same thing with staying up late or trying to get up early and do too much, thinking, oh, I got to stay up to midnight to make the turkey and all the cornbread, and then try to get up again at 6 a.m. to finish something out. You don't have to do all that. Ask for help. I'm going to say that again. Of course, carve out time for self-care, whatever self-care looks like for you. If you need to wake up 30 minutes early, I'm a big advocate for waking up early. Wake up early on the actual day of the holiday to have some time to yourself. Have your coffee, your tea, whatever your favorite drink is in the morning. Have that in a quiet space just for you. And in the evening, go ahead and go to bed. Even if you are hosting a house full of people, if you have the courage to tell them, all right, y'all, it's time to go. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow to come pick up, to come help eat these leftovers. Or if you have other people there, I'll give a quick story. The year after my youngest daughter was born, I was still on maternity leave. She was born in September. So I took basically the rest of the year off because she was born at the end of the month. So I had Thanksgiving. Well, I had Halloween, which is around my daughter's birthday, my oldest daughter. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and I think I went to work on New Year's Eve. Or I think it was New Year's because it was the first holiday of the year. I'm sorry, it was the first weekend of the year, not the first holiday. So we decided to host Christmas. But my daughter was a crybaby. She had to be around me. She barely wanted anybody else to hold her. She was still like 3 months old because she was born in September. Yeah, so she was about 3 months old. And I was still breastfeeding. So one time I breastfed her, went upstairs and actually took a nap. I took like a 15, 20-minute nap, which was fine. She still needed to be breastfed, came back down refreshed. Since she was full after eating, she was able to go to somebody else of her choosing. I can't remember who it was. So she did that. I was refreshed and ready to go for the second half of the day because in the morning I had cooked, made homemade hot chocolate. I don't think I made any dessert because I made the hot chocolate. And, we made dinner. So I just took me a nap because we had some people stay over too. So take some time out for yourself. Even if it's a quick nap, you can always sneak away, tell one person where you're at. That way, if somebody does call your name, they can say, oh, she upstairs. Most likely they didn't need anything really important. They can ask that other person. Just remember that little tip. The second one is recite affirmations. During this season, especially if you have lost a loved one over the holiday season, if you're missing a loved one that has passed away in the years that have already gone, just take your time, recite some positive affirmations to lift your spirits and also think about positive things. Then we have be active. So if you do find yourself, if you've overindulged at every holiday party, Thanksgiving and everything else, take some time out to be active. Go to the gym. If you don't have a gym membership, mama, take some time to walk. If it's too cold to walk, find somewhere to walk inside. And I am going to say this, walk in the mall. If it's not too crowded, I think even during the holidays, during the week, when the mall first opens, like probably the first hour, maybe to hour and a half, I think you can still walk in the mall. So if you're in a place where it's cold, find an indoor place you can walk in. If you can't find anywhere at all, try the mall out. If you're in a place where it's warmer still, at the end of the year, take a walk outside to get some fresh air. You can meditate out there. and you can also be active. So you can do several things at once. The next thing and the final thing that I'm going to go over is learn to say no. So let's say, for instance, I'll give a big example. You hosted Thanksgiving and you said, I don't want to do no more hosting for the rest of the year. Somebody else need to do Christmas, or y'all need to do Christmas brunch, whatever you do. New Year's brunch, somebody else got to do it. I can't host no more. Keep getting closer to the date. It's December 20th. Somebody call you and they say, girl, can you host Christmas? I don't have the room. Whatever they may say, tell them no. Tell them at Thanksgiving, you said you weren't hosting anymore for the rest of the year. If they want you to host for Mother's Day, you can do that, which is next year and several months away. That's 5 months away. You said no to hosting anything else. Tell them, hey, I will still, what I can do, but I will not be hosting here. What I can do is definitely bring a dish so we can be at your house. Or tell them, you got to ask your other sister. You got to ask your brother. If you still have your parents say, you're going to have to host there, but I'm not hosting no more at my house. And end with a smile, just like this. And say, but I can definitely bring my banana pudding if you want me to. Just remember to say no, mama. And have a great holiday season. Again, the tips are really quickly, let it out. Don't hold in any negative stress or negative thoughts. Make healthy choices. Don't make that plate too big at any holiday dinner, whether it's a party, Thanksgiving, whatever. Carve out time for self-care, whether that's in the morning or in the afternoon for a quick nap or right before you go to bed. Recite positive affirmations to help you make it through this stressful time of year. Or it could be if this is the best time of year. Some people really thrive at Christmas and the holidays. So still recite affirmations to keep your spirits up. Be active, take walks, go to the gym, do exercises at home. And finally, don't forget to say no, but say it with a smile. So as always, hit the like button to let us know you like this episode. Hit the bell for notifications so you'll know when we come out with a new episode each Monday. Definitely share this with another mama so she can have some quick tips for the holiday season. Oh, and I forgot to show off my manicure. Here it is. And as always, me time is essential and it is never selfish. Happy holidays, mama.